Hey, this is Matt. I've got one more tube comparison video to do for you. I'm lastly going to be doing power tubes. Every single one of these tubes are JJ tubes. I have 4 different types of tubes, and those tubes are EL34s, E34Ls, 6CA7s, and 6L6s. I have the chassis out and my bias probe hooked up to my multimeter so that I can get the amp rebiased as I'm doing each one of these tubes. It's always important to have your bias set correctly because there is a huge difference between current from, let's say, an EL34 to a 6L6. And if you were to put a 6L6 tube in with the EL34 bias going, you can fry your tubes very quickly, and it would be a very costly replacement for your tubes for one, but you also risk damaging your amp. So I'm going to set every single one of these tubes to about 40 milliamps, so it's as consistent as possible. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. This video is to show the different characteristics of every one of these tubes. Every single one of these is different from one another. And I'm not really out to show which tube type is better than another. I'm basically just trying to showcase the different tubes and what they sound like. So if you are, again, looking into any of these tubes, that you would have a much better idea of what these tubes sound like. So if you have E34Ls in there or something and you want a little bit more of a round tone, but you're afraid to go 6L6, maybe you might want to go 6CA7. Because the 6CA7 is kind of an in-between between an EL34 and a 6L6. So that's pretty much it. I read all of my comments from my videos, so feel free to leave a comment or ask any questions. And make sure you read the description below. I'm going to try and put as much information in there as I can, and I hope you enjoy.